Welcome to Crack Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a treasure token, followed by an island for our land, and we have Primal Vigor for our enchanting tale, which for 4 and a green, it reads, if one or more tokens would be created, twice that many of those tokens are created. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature, put twice that many +1/+1 counters on it instead. Alright, so we get this a second time. We get another token doubler, counter doubler. You know, we got this, almost 4 weeks ago at this point, I think it was. It was right around when we first started opening Wilds of Eldraine. And it was great then. It's great now, right? It's, again, just making all of the good things about tokens better. All the good things about +1/+1 counters better. If you have ways of getting 6 +1/+1 counters, wouldn't it be better to get 12? If you have a way to get 4 tokens, wouldn't it be better to get 8? Because it doesn't care what kind of tokens it is. It doesn't say creature tokens, it just says tokens. So, you know, if you have Dockside Extortionist coming in and making 6 treasure, well, why not make it 12? Or if you have, was it factory manufacturer or something like that, where if you would make a treasure, a food, and a clue, well, why not make 2 treasures, 2 foods, 2 clues? Or like Imidane's Recruiter, which we pulled yesterday, says create 2 2/2 knights with vigilance. Why not make 4? This just makes everything good about tokens better. Makes everything about +1/+1 counters better. So now that I have a second one, I get to find somewhere else to put this. I'm going to be running this somewhere. The first one, I mean, I've got to find somewhere to put the first one still too. I'm pretty sure it's going to go in the Scoot Swarm Dreadfeast Demon deck I was talking about then. But then now I got to find somewhere for the second one because it's going to be used. Where are you using Primal Vigor? Let me know in the comments below. Next we have a borderless Restless Fortress, which is the white and black man land. It enters battlefield tapped, can tap for a white or a black, and for 2 white black it can turn into a 1/4 white and black nightmare creature until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, defending player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. 4 mana for a 1/4 that also has a 2 life drain. Not exactly amazing. For 4 mana, it's 5 because you're missing out on this as a land as well. It's just not anywhere near enough. If it was, you know, like 3 mana, maybe, but at 5, this just isn't worth it, right? That is so much lost potential. Even if it was a creature until your next upkeep, that would be a little bit better, because then at the very least you could, you know, turn it into a creature and hold up as a blocker. I guess you could do this on your opponent's turn to have a blocker, but then you're missing out on the last ability. When it attacks, the defending player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So I don't know. This is just not... I'm not excited about any of the man lands in this set. Obviously, I know you've heard me say that before, but this is just prime example why. Effectively 5 mana for a 1/4 is just not good. Do you like the man lands in this set? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'm just missing something. Next we have Saruman the Redeemer, Gadwick's First Duel, Shrouded Shepherd, Protective Parents, Merfolk Coralsmith, Edgewall Pack, Curse of the Werefox, Skewer Slinger, Spell Stutter, Rowan's Grim Search, Plunge into Winter, and Mocking Sprite to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1, it's going to be Primal Vigor. It's a no-brainer in this set where there are so many different ways to create tokens, and there is a really strong +1/+1 counter synergy as well. This just stays a powerhouse. Whether you want to go into Golgari food, or if you want to get some treasure tokens going, or if you want to go into Gruul Stompy and Gruul +1/+1 counters, this is going to be a workhorse. This is going to make all of those +1/+1 counter triggers so much better. They're already really good. This just makes them even better. This makes all of the food triggers so much better and so much more sustainable, since you're going to be getting twice as many foods whenever they're created. So you're going to have twice as many chances for payoffs. Because that's honestly the big downside of food, is like you only get so much. You're only able to make so much of it. Well, why not make twice as much so you can have those payoffs going a little bit longer? So this is my pick 1. There are other good cards in this pack. And if you have one, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.